My brother stood up at Thanksgiving and announced my parents had given him the company I built. He smiled like he'd just won an award, then added, "She won't be involved anymore." Everyone froze with forks midair. I didn't cry. I just took a slow sip of wine and thought, okay, we're doing this here. I was 29, female. I'd started that business at 23 inches, a drafty studio with a borrowed desk and a laptop that overheated if I breathed wrong. I landed our first client by promising a turnaround. I didn't even know how to deliver yet. I paid payroll before I paid myself. I lived on cheap coffee and stubborn hope. Meanwhile, my brother was finding himself and my parents were clapping for him like existing was a talent. For years, I was the independent one. That word was their excuse. My brother was the visionary, so he got endless patience. If I questioned it, my mom would hiss, "Don't start drama." So I stopped starting drama and started saving receipts. So when he raised his glass and said, "Mom and Dad finally chose a real leader," my jaw tightened. My parents didn't look at me. My mom dabbed her lips. My dad stared at the wood grain like it had answers. The timing was surgical. Humiliate me in front of everyone, then watch me swallow it for the sake of family. My brother kept talking, painting himself as stability and me as chaos. He said the company needed a stronger presence. He said they wanted to take it to the next level. I watched relatives lean toward him, ready to believe the story with the cleanest ending. My aunt's eyes flicked to me like I was supposed to nod along. I set my glass down carefully. "Should I tell them now?" I asked my dad, "or do you want to?" The room went dead, not awkward dead, funeral dead. My dad finally looked up and I saw it panic. My brother's smile wobbled like it had hit a pothole. Dad tried to laugh. It came out cracked. "Not the time, honey," my brother snapped. "Tell them what, that you're mad you're not in charge?" I didn't raise my voice. "That would be a weird thing to lie about," I said, still calm. My brother leaned forward, still smirking. Then I chose one moment and stretched it out. First, I reached into my bag. Next, I pulled out a folder. Then I slid it across the table. It scraped the oak, slow and loud. My dad's hands hovered over it. Then I said, "Open it." My dad flipped the first page and went pale. Incorporation papers, my name, sole owner, not family project, not shared, mine. He turned another page. Emails from my parents calling me the founder. Another page, a draft where my brother's name